Everything's working well.
Says you.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so, last time you guys, it was a couple weeks ago that we played, but we were at this point where you guys were just about to arrive at Southgate. So right after this battle, you guys get yourself a rest. So whatever you would normally be recovering in that time, go ahead and recover it, as well as whatever level up stuff that was applied now takes effect. For anyone who is watching, brief recap. They're traveling south through the realm of Zelmeska, trying to get to Tenebrae Dante. And the whole idea here is that they're Andre, who is this gentleman here, is attempting to get to Tenebrae Dante and reclaim his noble birthright, whereas Prosecutor Fury with the Order of the Crimson Light is escorting him down there as part of a joint Zelmeskin kind of operation. The more capable people they have down in the south, the better it's going to be, because the Solacene Imperium, which is like my world's fantasy Roman Empire, has basically decided that it's going to try and come in and roll over these two realms because of a big snafu that happened a few months back. So, that being said, we will be continuing on. Is this correct here? Your HP is 38, Steve? Okay. Alright. What is your hit die?
D8.
Oh, it's only a D8? Okay. I guess that makes a little more sense. For some reason, I thought it would have been a D10 hit die class. So the other thing too, for people just joining us also, is that we are using first edition Pathfinder, and we are using the Path of War rule set. This is a independent rule set created by, I think, Dreamscarred Press. It gives a lot of martial classes a little extra bump. Really, it can give any class that extra bump. And it gives you special attacks, sword techniques, fighting styles, things like that. So it's actually it's pretty cool. It does change the balance of the game. So if you see things that are getting absolutely fucking flattened, that's because of the slightly bumped up power level. But because of that, I've also goosed up some of the encounters. So you're gonna see the players also take some hefty hits that I wouldn't normally be dishing out if I didn't think that they could respond in kind. At least until we all start rolling ones. That's happened a few times now. Just a constant string of ones on our part. So, in the last encounter, they fought a Cacodemon and a couple Hunter Demons that they encountered out in the wild. The southern swamps of Zelmeska are riddled with demons and other kinds of fiendish activity. The terrain is completely snowed over because of a separate event in another campaign that caused winter to be extended indefinitely. Steve laughs because he was in that other campaign, and
If we went back and discussed everything that we've talked about so far, that is one of my character's faults.
Well, technically that wasn't your fault. You were in the process of being dead, so not technically your fault.
I could have said no to the resurrection.
You could have, but I mean, why would you?
Solacene attacking because of something one of my characters did. Winter, endless winter. Again, my character. The gate being destroyed again.
Yes. So that brings us to our next point. On the next day of your guys' traveling, you do actually arrive at the South Gate proper.
Jordan doesn't even remember we're going to Southgate.
Sure he does. He was just testing you.
Yes.
So, yeah, basically, Southgate. First, I'm going to bring up the Zelmeska map here real quick. And pow. I have to, I'm using a secondary account for the camera for the stream. So I have to bring it up on that as well. So, they started off here in Bartosa, traveled down here through Erisam, across Lake Eris, past Fort Venera Vetera because it's apparently occupied right now. Down into the wetlands in the southern swamp here, and to Southgate. Now here in Southgate, that specific area is basically a pass that is was pretty well defended at one point in time. So that's where they're going. That is basically entirely ruins. So that will bring us to the next point here. Southgate, Zelmeska is... Oh, for some reason it got moved up there. Okay. So, Southgate. Alright. So, city of Southgate is built upon the ruins of the city that was destroyed at the beginning of the faction war, which lasted for 11 years. Once a highly defensible position at a key choke point in the ranges that divide Zelmeska from the Imperium, this place was the largest military position in all of Zelmeska. When the Abyssals destroyed it, they also destroyed the precarious peace and plunged the entire realm into war. Today, Southgate hosts a population of intrepid citizens dedicated to rebuilding from the ruins. So yeah, it's basically a city that sits on top of another broken-ass city. When you guys come in the next day, you notice that the temperature down here is much warmer than it is up in Zelmeska itself. You're not entirely sure what the reason is, but if one of you guys wants to make a survival check, you might be able to speculate as to why that might be the case. If there's a survive. Alright, let me also gotta bring that up on. There we go.
We can try.
You can also do, if there's like a knowledge geography, you might be able to do that one too. That one would also make sense for this particular check that we're dealing with.
There is knowledge geography.
Is there one? Or
There is,
but I don't.
Okay.
There is, but I don't know if either of us have it.
Yeah. I could try survival, but my survival is low. So we'll see what happens here.
My wife asks, "What's up, nerds?" But she did it in all caps.
Wow, so
Yeah.
it doesn't even merit a response, really.
Oof.
Close these real quick. Oh, look at that! What a gamer.
Oh yeah, that's a gamer moment right there.
He survives better than I do.
All right, so you think a possible cause for the heat down here, or the warmer weather comparatively, because it happens over the course of a day. You go from basically near blizzard conditions to suddenly being in an area that is.
Jordan does not have that role.
No.
He does not have access to any of his skill ranks.
What do you-
Jordan does not have that role.
Oh.
Amnesia.
That's technically true, but you made the check anyway, so because in the last thing you got hit with amnesia.
You made the check anyway, so.
Yeah.
In the last thing you got hit with.
We're getting double audio from you there, Steve.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the Twitch chat on my phone, and you brought up the video first. So
Okay. I see. So, yeah, you guys were chased down by those statues in the swamp, and they afflicted you with some mental problems, amnesia for one of you, and I think paranoia for the other.
Claustrophobia.
claustrophobia for the other one. So that
Probably not as bad as paranoia.
it's not actually. Paranoia is way worse. I think
I wouldn't. If I had paranoia, I wouldn't have come back to help you, Jordan. Because you would be against me.
No. So anyway, the 19 is enough though for the survival. It's possible that the reason for the temperature increase here is that it tends to be warmer in the Imperium than it does in a lot of other places, especially at this point in the Imperium. And you're basically at this point in the mountains where a lot of that stuff gets channeled up through the middle. So it's possible that accounts for it, but you feel like it's not a good enough explanation. But no one around here seems to be bothered by it. As a matter of fact, they're doing pretty well. They're one of the few places in all of Zelmeska that's doing well right now because they're able to still grow their damn crops and, not have to be dealing with constant snowfall. That's unfortunately going to make them a strategic target if something isn't done to protect them fairly soon. So, that being said, I will give you guys the map of Southgate as you come in. There we go. Alright, so very basic map for you. To break this down a little bit for you. The city is divided into two sections, or two major sections. There are other little subsections that you can see. So on the east side is going to be Scholar's Farthing, and on the west side is going to be the Demon's Village. Demon's Village is the oldest part of the town, built in the exact spot where the unknown fiend destroyed the old South Gate, plunging the whole of the realm into darkness. People with a tie to fiends, either through blood or other pacts, feel at home here, while those not related to fiends experience a constant sense of unease and anxiety. Some who remain for too long begin to experience terrifying nightmares. Regardless, this area of town has its own thriving area of trade and residents who tend to keep to themselves. Whereas with Scholar's Farthing, it's a much smaller academic and financial district that occupies the west side of town. Most of what can be found here is all of newer construction, sprung up as a result of commerce, profits yielded from the market to the north, and various crop yields. Scholar's Farthing has a few libraries and shops for adventurers, most notably which one is it? One called Sophidia's Tears. So when you guys come in, you initially come in on the road to the north that is nearest the Southgate Market. I don't know if you guys still have that up or what, but yeah, that's where you guys come in. So once you guys arrive into town, I think you're on horseback, right? Or no, you're on one of the Red Elk.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So you guys come in mounted. Where do you guys want to go first?
Find a place to stay.
All right. So you've got...
I honestly, we haven't had a discussion. I don't know there's anything wrong with Jordan.
Oh, no, it's become very obvious just over because you've been traveling for a whole day. He has absolutely no idea what's going on. And, yeah, but you did pull him out of a bad situation, and that's been enough for him to trust you for the time being. But that's about it.
We should find someone to help him.
All right. So you're gonna ask around?
Yeah, I'll see if there's any guards to ask for.
Okay. There are a couple guards. You come into town and you explain your situation.
Yeah, we had a run-in with these creepy things out there, and now my friend can't remember anything.
Guard nods in understanding. Sounds like he's heard something like this before, or something to that general tune. So he says he could direct you to a couple different places to check out, but you could check out the guild hall. They might have someone there that can assist you. You have a couple other locations here in town that they might be able to help you. There is a couple inns where you might be able to get some help. But your best bet might actually be a place over in Scholar's Farthing called Sophidia's Tears. It's a tavern, but it doubles as an alchemist shop. It's run by a Vishanti woman who is more or less the most magically knowledgeable person in town right now. That is reliable enough that you could call on her. You know, there are tons of adventurers though that pass through, and it's entirely possible you could come across someone there. The big adventurer one, is a place called the Marble Gallery. It's owned by an elf who actually decorates his whole tavern with some of those, with the remains of the fiendish gargoyles from out in the swamp. He'll pay adventurers to bring in the remains of the fiendish gargoyles that are out there, and then he decorates the tavern with them. It's a very impressive looking place, and it's nearby. So take your pick on which one you want to check out.
I'll pass him. I'll give him a golden thanks, and I say we head to the Sophidia's Tears.
What do you think, Jordan? Do you
I
concur?
don't think a whole lot right now.
I don't think a whole lot right now.
I mean, as a player, I agree, because we don't have anything to offer to the other guy. We don't have any bits of the gargoyles to offer the other dude.
That's true.
So we're probably gonna have a much better result going to Sophidia's Tears.
All right. Okay. So you guys head on over to Sophidia's Tears. I'll bring up the thing for you here real quick. All right. So jumping right into it, we are going to go ahead and... So, this building is located on High Street in Scholar's Farthing. It's a single-story, half-timbered building with several leaded glass windows. It has a dozen or so chimneys, which, depending on the time of day, can give off different hues of smoke. The outside is lined with a low stone wall made from limestone and various wind chimes. The proprietor is an older Vishanti woman by the name of Lenuta Dobre. She's a refugee from Tenebrae Dante from a long time ago. The establishment serves as both a tavern and an alchemist shop, as I said, the laboratory of which is located at the rear of the building to distance any patrons from possible alchemic mishaps. Sophidia's Tier actually... Yeah, so you guys walk in, take a look around. It's relatively well populated right now. There's a lot of people in here eating. A couple customers near one of the counters. There's two separate counters. There's your long bar counter, and then one where they actually just handle basic sales. If you guys want to eat something that isn't trail rations, there is a meal menu here for you that you guys can grab some food.
Unreal. Oh, look,
let's worry about the other stuff first, and then we'll fill our bellies. Once you can remember what your favorite food is, Fury, then we can discuss about it.
All right. And That's fair enough.
Do I like roasted grouse? I don't know. Shit, man.
Just gotta try everything on the menu to find out.
Yeah, just get one of everything and see which one I like.
All right, so there are a couple people working here today. You've got a couple of the barmaids, but the proprietor herself is actually working the commerce counter for the alchemist shop. She's a middle-aged Vishanti woman named Luduna Dobre. I'll spell the thing out for you. There. Okay. And she stands shorter than a human would. And she has a petite frame, dresses in a Vishanti style that was probably current a few decades ago. Her eyes are a bright green and her hands scarred and burned. Lunula fled the rule of the Black King at the age of 12 with her aunt, so she's been here for a long time. She's well known in the area and pretty well respected. So when you guys go up, she nods respectfully to you and says, "Good evening. Is there anything I can help you with?"
Yes, my companion and I seem to have run afoul of some creatures in the swamp, and now he cannot remember anything.
Well, that's not an unusual occurrence. How long were you boys out there?
Couple days. Traveling from I forget that fort's name.
I don't know. I'm giving her this old woman voice. She's only middle-aged. I just always want to default to like old crotchety people.
You just always wanted to default to the librarian from Symphony of the Night.
Thank you. Alright, so if you guys weren't out there too long and you just came in, she might be able to help you out. How much coin do you have on you for a remedy by chance?
I don't know.
How about you? You seem to be the one who's not afflicted with this memory issue. Andre?
I will pay what it takes. If I don't have enough, I will make it up to you.
How much do you have?
Just short of 900 gold.
Ooh, she kind of, winces a little bit. She's like, that is, for what you need for your boys' issues, it's a little outside your price range. How would you feel? Well, normally these, it's a very specific elixir. It's not a standard potion the way you would get at any other alchemist. It's a high-end elixir that helps lift what is essentially a curse that has afflicted your psyche. So, it runs somewhere to the tune of 4,000 gold a bottle.
Oh, yeah. Even if we pool our resources, I don't think we have that much. Even if I pick his pocket and take all of his money, I don't think we have that much.
So what would you boys say about possibly running a few errands for me? I would be willing to give you the potions now, provided you gave me your word that you would do this task for me. But I would want to know a little bit more about where it is you're going and what you're up to. You, sir, I can tell you're one of my people. What has you so far from home?
Heading back.
Oh, you're heading back home. How long have you been away?
Seems like forever.
Same with me. I fled when I was 12 when the Black King took over, and I've been living here in Zelmeska ever since.
I think I was younger than you. We fled. My family fled for the same reason.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay. And I would ask you more about yourself, but we've already determined that that's not happening today. So, but what I'll do is I'll mix up this this brew for you guys real quick. I might even have a couple laying around. I just have to look around in the back, and I'll bring it on out to you, and we'll fill out a little contract because I like to get things in writing. And if you're interested,
I'm interested in this.
My Vishanti friend, depending on how well you do the job, I might have something of interest to you once the job is completed. I might be able to cut the time of your journey down significantly.
I'm interested.
It's something I would only consider even discussing with another of my own people. But please have a seat. I'll go take a look, and we'll see what we can put together here. So she steps away from the counter and goes into the back. She puts a little sign on the counter that's written in fancy script. It says "Be right back." She moseys off into the back room where the actual workshop is. Lurker is saying that this proposal sounds an awful lot like indentured servitude.
Yeah, I see that. And that's probably what it is.
is.
But I'm fine with it. Eventually, I'll just kill her.
All right, so you guys go have a seat and chill for a minute.
I'll order some food while I'm sitting.
Cool.
By killer, he means she'll bleed to death while he's missing all of his attacks.
Yeah, that's
how it's gone so far.
I'll get the braised hair. That looks tasty.
You want to grab something to eat there, Hordan?
Yeah, what is mutton?
Mutton, I think, is sheep.
Sheep.
Oh no, I mean I know. I'm talking about my character.
Yeah,
no, I say that. I say that to you.
sheep. Meh.
And curd cheese.
Little chunks of cheese.
And Perry.
The barmaid is sitting there, just like, sir, do you want to just order for him and see if he likes it?
Like I'm a kid. Yeah, can we just get the kids menu?
Let's do the braised scallops.
All right.
Braised scallop, poached egg, glass of rum,
Wow. Okay. So she goes back, gets the food pretty quickly. She's back before Lanuda is, but I mean, she's got, more important stuff to be going through. So if you guys would like, you can kind of listen into the room around you, maybe hear some juicy rumors if you're at all interested in that kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. That is, you can do perception for passively doing stuff, or if you want to actually make conversation with people, you can use diplomacy.
I think you should roll percentile to see if Jordan has a shellfish allergy.
I think you should actually.
All right.
Chances are pretty slim, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how common a shellfish allergy is, but we'll say you have a 15% chance of having a shellfish allergy.
Let me type it real quick. How common? If I can spell. How common is a shellfish allergy? I just want to see if it gives me like a percent. So in America, it's about 2.3%.
Oh. Well, 15 is way higher. So we'll say 3%. You have a 3% chance of having a shellfish allergy. Here we go.
Do you want me to pick that 3, or are you gonna pick the 3?
Oh, damn, you're lucky. that I changed it from 15 to 3.
Oh, you were just going with like the first
Yeah,
percent.
yeah, the first percent.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Imagine. Imagine look it up.
Oh, what's wrong with him? I don't know.
His brain doesn't work too good.
Alright, so yeah, again, if you guys want to passively listen in on some chat in the tavern there, you can do it with perception. If you want to actively engage with people and have a conversation, use diplomacy to gather information.
I'm going to use diplomacy.
Diplomancy.
Diplomacy. Get him, Steve.
Okay. And Jordan, I don't know if you want to be doing any of this stuff.
It's probably better if I don't talk to people, so I'll just do perception.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you guys each
The Doppelmancer.
the Doppelmancer.
Technically, your perception right now is just straight wisdom check. Straight wisdom check.
Okay. Well, no, the perception would still count because that's sort of a physical thing. So. Okay. Man, this is like way quieter than everything else I have on here. But you guys can hear that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll
Just like
give.
a little tune in the background.
Yeah. So full ranks on the perception there. We will determine first. This one. Okay, so Andre has a little conversation with some local patrons here. And the information that you glean is that there are Solacene soldiers being reassigned to march on Tenebrae Dante right now. Forces have been building just on the other side of the border. Not at all. Alright. Okay, now the one that Prosecutor Fury pulls down. So there is another rumor that down in Tenebrae Dante, because in Sophidia's Tears, you're going to hear more rumors that are kind of relevant to Tenebrae Dante, as opposed to your immediate surroundings, if that makes sense. There's a rumor that down south in Tenebrae Dante, there's a band of orcs and ogres that has been seen lurking outside of the city of Aphedo and basically patrolling the swamp and the woods that's out there. There's a little bit of a forested region outside of Aphedo. Aphedo is the city in Tenebrae Dante technically closest to Zelmeska.
But that's not the city that we're heading to.
No, well, I mean, depends on what point of entry you go through. You could end up going that way, but, I mean, it's not, guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like, you could go another way and completely bypass the city of Aphedo entirely. So that's what you guys get there. Because Steve was actually interacting with people, you meet one of the patrons that I have here.
Scrimshaw, what was his name?
What?
The Gripply that
Scamfoot?
Scamfoot.
No,
The Gripply that Joe was obsessed with.
No, Scamfoot is actually in Orpivo right now in my other game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You want to see what he looks like? Dude, you want to see what Scamfoot looks like? He's kind of a dapper dude. Let's take a look. Let me go find him real quick, because he does look pretty sweet.
You should send that picture to Joe.
Alright, so here we go. That's Scamfoot.
It's kind of a dapper dude.
Yeah.
Let me...
Put him on top of you guys. There you go. Can't see it very well. But yeah, Scamfoot. He's pretty dapper.
I'm a gamer.
Yeah. He's actually an NPC in the other game. So anyway, let me do a quick roll for you here, real quick. So was that a 4? All right. So the conversation you have, Andre, is with a female human fighter named Frida. Frida's tall, has a big mane of red curly hair, brown eyes, and a thin nose. She wears full plate mail at all time and wields a bastard sword. And anyone who is up to it, she's looking to challenge anyone to a game of daggers. So yeah, that would be something that theoretically, if a certain someone had his memory, he might be good at too. So before you can take her up on the offer there, the head lady there, what's her name, Lanuda, comes out with the 2 elixirs. So you guys already, because you guys both need it.
But I do not know that I need it.
She does.
How does she know that?
She knows that.
She's very good at her job.
So she comes out with 2 elixirs, places them on the table, and then puts a piece of parchment on there that basically brings up the contract. So, the thing that she needs you to do is that recently there was a... Hold on just a second, I'm bringing up the thing here. Dude, I love Final Fantasy Tactics music.
The zombie sorceress.
Alright. So she has someone else on a task for her who's supposed to be, kind of running an errand, but he got sort of sidetracked. She sent a guy off into the swamp to take care of some stuff by the name of Ryan Racius. And he is a local occultist, and he hasn't come back. He's been gone for several days, been out there much longer than she would have expected him to be, and she just needs someone to go out there and make sure that he's still alive and preferably escort him back here, if possible. Whether he's alive or he's dead, it doesn't matter for your guys' end of the bargain. She just needs to know if he's alive or dead. Now, if you find him alive and you do help him with whatever it is he's doing, if he needs help or whatever, she will, at that point, consider helping you get back to Tenebrae Dante a little quicker. And after you've signed the contract, she'll explain to you the means in which she intends to do that, but she can't divulge it until you're willing to sign the contract.
I sign.
All right. As far as Jordan goes, you're just going to have to make your mark because you can't even remember what your signature looks like right now.
Can I fucking drink the potion and sign it?
I sign. That means we get 1 potion, right?
Yeah.
I'll hand him the potion that we get.
Okay.
That way he gets his memory back, and he can choose whether he wants to take on the death.
Jesus Christ.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
Is it immediately effective?
Oh yeah.
How it works?
Like that.
Oh, okay.
immediately. You suddenly are like, why am I eating scallops?
I have a seafood allergy.
Does he remember anything? The brief point that he didn't have his memory.
Yeah, he remembers everything that happened. It's just very strange because,
Floods back in.
Yeah, it just all floods back in, and you're like, man, all that stuff I forgot just came back. But yeah. So yeah.
I will sign the contract.
All right. So he signs, and you guys get the second elixir.
I'll drink that.
All right. You no longer have a problem with enclosed spaces.
Wow, this place doesn't put me on edge anymore.
All right. So after you sign, she motions for you guys to come with her for a moment. Just leave your food where it is. You guys can come back and finish your meal, and she's going to show you something that she has that would be of interest to you guys. So she brings you back into the shop area, and then there is a staircase that goes down into a basement from there. In the basement, she's got a bunch of things that are stored kind of haphazardly, stacked up against walls, crates with, dry food goods. She's got a couple, kegs and casks down here for serving people. But in the far end of the room, there's a large something that is covered in a large piece of canvas or like a sheet. She goes over and she pulls it down, and it looks like a door, like a standalone door that isn't set into the wall. It's just a standing door, but it's made primarily of stone, and it's got etchings along the sides and everything.
What would be the frame?
Yeah, the frame. That was the word I was looking for, and I derped it. But yeah, there's a bunch of etchings into the in the frame itself. The etchings do appear to be old Vishanti. Old Vishanti. So, Stiv, you have that as a language, right? Like that's you have Vishanti?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you can tell, you can actually make a check on this whether or not you have the knowledge for it, because the language kind of clues you into it. So you could do knowledge history or knowledge arcana or the planes. Any one of those would work. Whether you're trained in it or not, you can roll on them. And then, of course, Jordan, if you have either of those three things just by themselves, you could also roll on them.
What are they again?
Arcana and the planes.
I don't have either of those.
Okay. All right, Stiv. So you recognize what this would have to be. Like, you've never seen one before, but they have been described in stories. Your people are very story oriented in terms of, like, a lot of your history had to be passed down orally because there was really no other way to do it. So much of the books and literature of your people were burned or confiscated and then burned. But this is what's called a far door. So this door is tied to a door somewhere in Tenebrae Dante. You open this door, you step through, and you exit somewhere in Tenebrae Dante.
Okay.
Yeah. So this would be ideal, considering you are currently aware of a very large force of Imperium troops that's amassing along the border between the Imperium and Tenebrae Dante, and you do technically have to...
Where in Tenebrae Dante is this let out? I asked.
My old family home. It's probably completely in ruins and tatters now, but it was located in the basement. I've gone back once or twice, but I haven't dared to venture out. The area surrounding it is still stable. It's still intact. But because I haven't been there since I was 12, it's I couldn't really describe the surrounding landscape to you, but it's going to be closer to the capital than it is to the border.
Okay. That's important.
She remembers that when she was a little girl, they used to do day trips out to Eclavia, which is the capital. So it can't be that far.
Okay, let's get on with this work.
All right.
Help her.
Now, because it is pretty late, if you guys want to stay the night and recover from your ordeal, she'll give you 2 rooms on the house, no charge.
I'm not going to say no to free stuff.
All right, so yeah. And then she's got a few other things. If you guys are interested, I will put them up on the thing here for you guys to check out, because she's got a lot of things on offer at this place. She's a very versatile entrepreneur, as it were. Alright, so there's the drink menu. She's got some alchemy items available for you as well. And if you guys want to mix a little bit of that together and get some alcohol with your alchemy, these are also available. Concoctions and tinctures. So those are all available to you right now. You also do have a standard array of other alchemy items, potions and oils, that sort of thing, that she can sell to you guys. But you do only have like 400 gold, so your options do become a lot more limited in that respect. So, yeah. If there's anything on there that you're interested in, just let me know.
Nah, I think I'm good.
All right. Now, tinctures and concoctions are usually they're alchemic alcohol that gives you some sort of static bonus or something over time. So there's something that's worth looking at when you guys have a little bit more money to throw around. Because alchemic bonuses are nice, because you're almost never going to be using alchemic bonuses otherwise, and it's another thing that doesn't interfere with the stacking rules. So, yeah. So you guys crash for the night. Okay. So you crash for the night. Do you guys want to spend any time going around town trying to gather some information about where this guy might have gone off to?
Yeah.
Would you rather do that at night, or would you rather do that during the day?
At night.
At night? Okay. Alright, so, you guys...
What was he looking for her?
So she had, she would have probably told you this. I kind of skipped over that. She had basically asked him to find out what the source of this heat wave is. She's a little more educated than the other people around her, and she knows that regardless of the kind of temperate temperature that comes up from the Imperium here, she doesn't think it would be enough to make it this warm. Like, you've got an actual kind of like balmy temperature going on right now. No snow, nothing like that. The most that she would expect down in the Imperium is temperatures that, still are consistent with spring, because that's what you're supposed to have right now, right? But what you're getting is something that's actually more akin to summer. And she doesn't know why that is. She doesn't know why there's this heat coming out of the swamp. So she had him go check it out. But that's kind of a broad category of things. You know what I mean? So getting a couple leads on him might actually be worth checking out. So you guys can do some diplomacy for gather information and just check around town.
Yeah.
Sick choice of music, man.
Yeah. Oh wow, you both rolled really well, actually. All right. So the 20 just means that now you're just gonna roll ones in combat all the time now, because you blew your 20 on a skill check.
Pretty good at that.
All right. So you guys have to venture over into Demon's Village to be able to gather some of the information. Just because that's kind of more of the area that this guy hangs out in. So you guys do stop into the Marble Gallery, and so the Marble Gallery. All right. So it's located to the north, near the market at Wayfarer's Road. The Marble Gallery is a tavern inn owned by a male wood elf named Perel Anthana, who displays the remains of gargoyles from the swamp that have been permanently turned to stone. He does something to them that permanently keeps them stone. Each of the pieces occupying the tavern were provided by adventurers who had run-ins with the creatures in the swamp before arriving in town. So the rest of the tavern is well decorated in a way that the gargoyles accentuate rather than clash with. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, he has fair prices here, but anyone, it's like known around town that anyone who provides a gargoyle to this guy gets a lifetime 15% discount on all meals and drinks.
God damn.
Yeah. A tavern is it's a grand stone-walled building, finely crafted tables and chairs. It's brightly lit by glowing gemstones set into the ceiling and on the walls, and some of the pillars. Accommodations... Rhinestones. Accommodations consist of several large rooms with beds and feather mattresses and a meticulously kept tap room. It's very, very clean here. The guy has kind of a higher end clientele that he likes to cater to here. So when you stop in there to get some rumors, first we'll do. I got 6 here to work with. Okay. This one's gonna be for Stiv. What did Stiv pull down? Dose. Okay. So the rumor you uncover while snooping around is that dwarven miners have stumbled into a large, strange cavern to the east in the mountains and have emerged completely unable to speak. Yes. All right. And then I'll give Jordan 2 because he got a nat 20 on his. So 4 and 3. All right. So, down to the south in the Imperium, the rumor is that the town of Brias in the Imperium has mysteriously disappeared overnight. The whole town is gone. And then your last rumor, oddly enough,
write these numbers down.
Yeah, jot them down in your notes. Your
I
notes.
have a notepad here I can write them down in, so I should be like writing down these notes.
Yeah. I can copy and drop them in there for you too.
Yeah.
Alright, so the
'Cause,
first
like,
one
I mean,
here.
like the things that we heard back in the other place.
Yeah, I have all the rumors written down, so I can find those ones too. So these are the 2 rumors you got here, and then of course the one that is most relevant to you is that the occultist did come through here asking for information, and he mentioned something about a rift in the swamp and thinks that he can close it. So he came here, gathered up some materials, was going around town gathering up his materials, and he has gone off into the swamp in an attempt to close this rift. And he thinks it was something that was opened by the Abyssals. So that does give you a pretty good idea of where he might have gone off to. Let me give you the other 2 rumors here real quick. And the other one. There you go. There you go, bud. Okay.
None of these are my fault.
For once. Ugh. Alright, so yeah, after you hear a little bit about the occultist, Ricius, you, one of the other patrons here, we're going to say it is... I like having these tables that I can just roll on and pull NPCs out of my ass. It's fantastic. So, what did I roll? A 3. Okay. Alright, so this guy, he's got matted gray hair and amber eyes. He wears some older plate mail, wields a military sword from back in the day when Zelmeska had a standing military before the war. His name is Vigo. And Vigo tells you that if this guy was looking for information about the fucking Abyssals, he'd probably... Yeah, fuck the Abyssals. Fuck them. If he's looking for information on the Abyssals, he'd probably have to go out to Meho's place. Meho has a masonry here in the village, and Meho, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's a fantastic stonemason, and he's been basically working on repurposing all the ruins, all the stone that just sits all over the place, into being usable for rebuilding. But the guy knows everything about the ruins and dungeons and towers and all that crazy shit for miles around. So if the occultist that came through was looking for where this rift might be, or where the Abyssals might have put something like that, the guy he would have wanted to talk to is Meho.
Well, looks like we're going to talk to Meho.
Is there anything else that you want to do here at the Marble Gallery?
Leave.
Okay, leave. He has his own selection of potions and oils as well for future reference. So, you guys head on over to Meho. Meho's masonry normally, well, it is located. Let's take a look here. Meho's masonry is here. Demon's Village, it's on the east side. The guy basically never closes. He's always working. If it's not one of him, it's one of his apprentices. But Meho is a tiefling stonemason He's got the horns. His skin's got sort of a grayish purple tint to it, and he's got like a little prehensile whippy tail. So yeah, Meho is working at the time. You guys go in, and he's just in there, working some stone. Doesn't get a lot of people who just walk in who need stuff. So he turns to you guys. He's like, "Hi, what can I do for you?"
What's her name?
You have to like scroll up and find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linuda.
Linuda, yeah.
Linuda has sent us to find the... I don't even know his name.
Oh, you're talking about the occultist?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah. His name's Ryan Racius, but he just goes by Racius. Yeah, he came by here. He was looking for some sort of, like, where a rift might be. And I told him where he might find it. If you're looking for him, you guys got to go on up to Willow Ridge. Which Willow? Yeah, is something as important as what he's describing. It's going to be all the way up in Willow Ridge, which, is going to be right down here. You see where the south gate is? You go over to the west a little bit. Willow Ridge. It's a keep that was the stronghold of the Abyssals before and during the war. But it's been abandoned for a long time. The Abyssals basically got clobbered early into the war, despite being the whole reason that it started. They went up against the Queen of the Vampires, and they didn't last. They lost that battle pretty soundly, and then whoever was left over basically got picked off by everyone who was working for Unbreakable Elliot at the time. So that was pretty much it for the Abyssals. I don't think there's anyone that's up there anymore. I've gone near there a couple times, but the place creeps me out. Even being a tiefling and connected to a lot of that stuff, I don't really care for it. It's not really my place. It feels off.
Do you know of any kind of trouble that he could have ended up with going up there?
Well, you have the gargoyles in the swamp. Those are always a problem. But he said if he found the rift, that would be it for them. There'd be no more. There'd be no more gargoyles coming. He says they come out of this rift. Everything that wanders the swamps here, he says it comes out of the rift. And they interact with some sort of crazy magic stuff that happens in the swamp. And but he says if you can close it, then people can start traveling down here more often, and we'll actually be able to do more business.
Well, that
Sounds like a worthy
days
endeavor.
he still hasn't found the rift.
Yeah, I thought it sounded great. I was happy to tell him anything I know, but Willow Ridge is one of the places where I haven't been able to explore. It's just, I imagine it's warded. It's probably still locked up, and you probably got a bunch of stuff wandering around up there, because the Abyssals would summon all kinds of crap and just let it wander. That was kind of their thing. They didn't really care if it served them directly, just so long as it was wandering the countryside, messing people up left and right. That's all they cared about. So if you want to find him, Willow Ridge is your place.
I'll hand him 2 gold to thank him for his time.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Thank you so much.
And I guess we're
Thank
heading
you.
to Willow Ridge.
All right.
Thank you so fucking much. Get out of my shop.
So you guys crash for the night over at Sophidia's Tears and get up the next day. Do you want to do any resupplying before you head out?
Maybe just buy more food if we're going back out there.
All right. You should be able to get that stuff for, that's standard pricing. Just grab that off of the goods menu off the SRD. Pay for that stuff. You guys might want to grab a few more torches, because I don't think either of you has dark vision. I think the best
No,
you got is low light vision. Yeah.
And Jordan has human vision.
Yeah.
which is crap vision.
Yeah, but like,
All he sees is poop all day, every day.
that's a good point. That is all I see.
It's just poop all the time. Poopity poop poop.
Inside and outside.
All right. So you guys set out during the day, and I'm gonna grab your guys'.
Were we able to grab Jordan's mount, or do we still just have one?
Yeah, you probably grabbed it and let it in, like you were probably just guiding it in, sort of thing. So I'm gonna grab your guys' tokens here, because that's.
I thought I remembered you mentioning that you got them out, like as we were trying to get out.
That's probably a thing that happened.
I will actually maybe buy this if I can find it here. Ooh, maybe.
What is it?
It's called a celestial lamp.
Celestial lamp.
Yep. Polished lantern contains a continual flame and sheds light as a common lamp.
Oh, that's cool. How much is it?
300 gold.
300 gold.
Expensive.
It's a magic item.
Yep.
All right, so let's take a look at Southgate here. So,
If not, maybe an ever-burning torch, which is only 110 gold.
so it's a minor item.
Yes.
All right, so you have a pretty good chance of that. Go ahead and disguise, diplomacy, intimidate, craft, question. Go ahead and give me a.
What, to see if they have it?
Yeah, because he's basically got to scour the town looking for this thing.
You'd want to roll like a percentile for it.
Yeah, so there's how I have it structured is the towns all have kind of like a certain percentage thing. So because it's a minor item, he actually has a pretty good chance of being able to find something like this in this specific city. So go ahead and give me a gather information check, and I'll apply whatever bonus or penalty is on that. Okay, yeah, you can actually find one. You ask around, you're kind of describing this rough idea, something that, produces light. I don't have to worry about, lighting and relighting torches, all that stuff. And someone's able to direct you to just this kind of like random curio shop that's mostly just kind of second-rate garbage stuff, but does actually have this item.
It's like that little guy in fucking Agrabah that sells a bunch of bullshit. He had like the little pot that was filled with fries.
Slices and dices, big julienne fries. Will not break. It broke. All right. So yeah, drop the money on that and add it to whoever's inventory is going to be carrying that bad boy around.
That's me. If I'm dropping 300 gold on something, I'm keeping it.
Okay. So off you go. You guys travel off into the swamp. And before the first day has even ended, you already have that feeling of something lurking around in the darkness.
Back in the swamp again. We just watched that movie the other day.
Yeah? It's good. Yeah. It's a good movie. I think I watched it recently with my wife.
Heading directly into the Tyrannosaur paddock.
Alright, so you guys travel for a couple days uninterrupted. It's a lot easier of a travel because you're not going through snow. I mean, you are going through a swamp, but it's not a half-frozen swamp of doom. As you guys go, you notice it gets warmer and warmer and warmer, and eventually the humidity is just causing you to be sticky all the time. Everything is sticky or wet or slippery. It was like that summer when I came out to visit you, Jordan. You were at that Ben's place still, and it was just constantly sticky while we were walking around out there. It's just like, yeah. So it's like that. It's unpleasant, and there's always this prevalent smell in the air. But eventually you guys do get to a river that has a couple guard towers and a bridge.
Oh boy. This is not a small map.
Nope.
Around what time of day is this?
It looks like a dick.
Late afternoon.
Okay, so the lantern doesn't need to be out. Good.
Right. The sun is getting kind of low on the horizon, but you guys still have plenty of light right now.
Well, let's poke around.
So you guys know you're pretty close. Willow Ridge is going to be on the other side of the river somewhere. You just don't know how much longer of a travel it'll be once you get over there. But yeah, you're pretty close. This is fairly close. The towers themselves look like they've been looted and have basically kind of served as like campsites recently. Well, I say recently, but I just mean more recently than they were used as actual guard towers. There was a sort of gate that went across here, but it has long been busted and just kind of sits open and rusted and falling apart. So, busted and rusted.
Bust and rust.
The old 1-2 bust and rust.
Well, let's go across this bridge. We have no reason not to trust this bridge. I mean, Jordan and I can see that there's a battle map here. We know this shit's about to go down, but our characters have no idea.
That's right.
Yes, that is true. Alright, so I will...
Battle on the bridge music starts from fucking Final Fantasy Tag.
Hell yeah, dude.
Or Final Fantasy 5, whichever.
Alright, so you guys get up to here. And from under the bridge...
By the red hot chili peppers.
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge. Under the bridge, you start hearing some scraping around, and these things start crawling up over the side.
Yeah. Some neighbors. We'll see what we got here. Oh, they look just terrible.
Knowledge the plains or knowledge religion.
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 It's gonna have to be religion.
Alright, what'd you get on that roll? 18. Stiv, are you rolling on it too, or no?
I don't have planes or religion.
Really? You're not a very good Vishanti boy. No religion.
Yeah, you're actually terrible.
Just the worst.
I also frequently use blood magic, which is illegal in Vishanti religion. So,
Alright.
obviously I'm not the most pious of Vishanti.
Also, what do we got? What did I do?
So these are called Babao. Babao? Babao. 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 Maybe Babao? Yeah, whatever. So that's what they are. They are a type of fiend, which you guys kind of expected. Specifically of the demon variety. And And they jump up over the side, and it is time for initiative.
Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba.
Alright, so initiative for them. Where's their initiative bonus? There it is. Ha ha ha!
Shit.
Where's my... turn, and a turn, and a turn. Alright, so they're definitely going first. I don't think that's in question. Alright. So actually I don't even have to adjust the thing. It's just like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so yeah. That's where we're at. Now we're going to switch over to... Here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's do... yes.
That's not the theme I was talking about.
Nope. Alright. So they leap into action here. They crawl up over the sides, right themselves, and they're both carrying long spears.
Wow.
Yeah. Wowzers in my
So
trousers.
powerful.
Alright, Andre is flanked. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Sure.
Yeah, dude. Alright, so their long spear, their bonus with their long spear here is... Oh. Okay. Alright, so one of them gets 2 attacks, one of them only gets 1.
He's just gonna get kebabbed real quick, dude.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
fucking Christ, man.
Alright, let's see if we can confirm that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and then the other one, second attack is going to hit you, and the third attack, not going to hit you. I'm pretty sure a 17 does not hit you, right?
No.
Alright.
17.
They have a very high bonus on their attack.
Yeah, it's... A lot of
Plus-
demons and devils and stuff like that are pretty
His
beastly.
second attack has plus 12.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, no. That second attack should be... You're right. That second attack is 5 less. So that 24 is actually only a 19.
Still hits.
That still hits. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to
That
first
is
roll...
my AC.
Okay. We're going to first roll this crit damage. You ready?
No.
Are you ready?
You ready? You ready? You ready? Oh, man. I'm actually not looking forward to this crit.
He might take me down.
He might.
This turn might take me down.
Dan's a little meme master and always rolls really high on the first attack so that you can't get hit again for combat.
I am at 1 HP. So the next, I am down this round because another attack hit me.
Yeah, the other attack does hit, doesn't it?
Yep.
Alright, so... But his is way less.
They have to get you to
Still,
one, negative
I have
38.
1 HP. I have
Yeah.
1 HP right now.
Yeah. Damn, pole arms are badass, huh?
Negative 12.
Yep.
Alright. So, Fury, you're up.
The only one left up.
Yeah.
Give me a sec here.
What's your master strategy here?
To hit them really hard until they fall down. was the? I don't. I want to make sure I have this right. What's the level, again, to be able to access them?
To access what?
To access the different levels of maneuvers, so I know which ones I have.
You can only access your level divided by 2.
Yeah, so second level maneuvers right now.
Yeah, we have second level maneuvers. At
Okay.
level
I just
6,
wanted to
we
make
get
sure.
third levels. Third.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to make sure. Yeah, there we go. That's the kind of music I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And this actually switches it up so that it sounds a disadvantage, which we are, baby bitch, compared to Steve in combat. Where the fuck are my goddamn maneuvers? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong fucking class.
Yeah. There's been a lot of 20s rolled today so far, because I think Jordan's rolled 2 20s already, and I've rolled 2 or 3 20s.
Yeah.
So it's feast and famine with this thing.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting on Steve, but he's just fucking around all the time.
Oh, is it my turn?
No. He's
No.
he
It
means
will be someday.
like someday. What you got for me?
That's the one I have, right? Yeah. I think that's the one I have. I don't remember if it's dizzying or weakening. Just make sure my...
I think weakening is... That sounds familiar.
Oh, no, I have dizzying. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Then those last 2 I don't have yet. So make sure I need to remove those. Dizzying's the one I was hoping I would have, because that will help me a little bit better here. If I can fucking hit. But hitting anything is my issue. So I'm gonna move to... Which one was the one that crit, Steve? That one, okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Do I impose attacks of opportunity because he's a polearm?
Not if you take a 5 foot.
So if I stepped like just forward 1.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Okay. I just moved myself. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do that. I will do the dizzying. Which is underbuilt. Steel serpent. Yeah, steel serpent. Alright, so I'm gonna do the dizzying venom. Which... Let's strike this motherfucker. Look. Just click the radius, right? Yeah. This thing. Try to hit this guy over, do something.
Alright, you hit.
Okay. So, I hit him
for 9. And does it have like a special effect on it?
Yes. The dizzying venom prana does 2 points of wisdom damage and staggers him.
Oh. Alright, we'll go ahead and stagger him. I don't remember which thing I normally use for staggered, so I'll just do this one. Okay. So, and then you said 2 points of wisdom damage?
2 points of wisdom damage.
Is there any save, or is it just like by default?
It just says 2 points. It doesn't imply there's a save.
Alright. Okay, so his wisdom is down. Alright. So that's your turn. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
Nothing I can really do. Oh, well, I can do a judgment, right?
You could do a judgment, or if you have any stances, you could be in the stance as well.
That's actually a good idea, then. I have... Hold on. Let me fucking do this real quick.
Because I think a judgment is a swift action, and a stance is a swift action, depending on which way you go with it. But
No, we'll do Leaping Spirit Dance.
Okay.
So that one is going to grant a +2 to AC and reflex save.
Alright. I'm going to put a purple dot on you to remind you that you have a stance on.
Perfect.
Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
Andre, roll to stabilize.
I do not stabilize.
You do not stabilize. Oh. Alright. Now they're going to try and move on Fury here.
Your boy, Ronaldinho.
But actually, that would be the top of the round. So, real quick, I need to roll. Yeah.
So we aren't aware that he's here. He's not even aware that he's here.
Not yet. Just need to grab that and put this.
I need to roll a nat 20 to stabilize.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the only one that hasn't rolled one yet tonight.
Okay. So first one's going to try and attack you there, Fury. Let's see if he can pull this off.
Staggered one.
Oh yeah, he's staggered, so he can attack or move.
Yep.
So he could just attack rather than move.
Hmm.
It depends on actually what kind of spear he has, because some spears can't be.
Yeah, long
Use
spears. You basically have to, like, you can't. I don't think you can choke up on him or anything. You have to be like moving
so
back.
he has to be at that 10-foot range.
Yeah, so he can't take a 5-foot step because he's staggered. He has to move, or he can attempt a different type of attack. So what he'll do is he'll try and bite you.
Okay.
So that's what he's going to do. He's going to go for a bite, and let's see if he can hit you. It's your AC?
21.
Alright, so he misses. Second one moves up here. And then he's going to try and hit you with his spear. Alright, your AC is 21, so he does hit.
Okay.
D8. He does... What does he do for a D8? Is a D8 plus... Okay. Yeah, I don't know why more people don't play with pole arms, man. They're badass. Alright, so 14
I did
damage.
have a character I was planning to use it with. Okay.
Alright. So, Fury, you're up.
Okay.
How long is he staggered for? Was it just for the turn?
It just says staggers foe. It doesn't specify.
Let me take a look.
So it might have. Well, hold on. If I just click on the actual ability, it probably gives me more information.
Yep.
Oh.
For
there
one
was a-
round.
There was a save. Yeah, it's 1 round though.
Alright.
Okay, so he's good the next round. Oops. Oh, that was just. It's weird because, like, if I click back to the thing, it'll roll the die that's, like, your last roll.
Oh. Huh.
Jeez, I don't know how to fucking. I'm just trying to make it so I'm not gonna get flanked by this guy. Skills. Use acrobatics to get around to the other side of this dude. So I'm trying to get like above him, the guy that's staggered. I mean, so acrobatics to get up there. I don't think I can get around him without it provoking, right?
You'd have to do acrobatics.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that to try to get
Okay.
So it's pretty easy.
And that's versus his. Yeah, you make it.
Okay.
So move yourself 3 squares. There you go.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
I will hit him with Cursed Fate. She does get a save against. Okay, just making sure. So, attack with Cursed Fate. No.
All right.
Okay, it's going by that die.
So what does Cursed Fate do for you?
So Cursed Fate will be an additional 2d6, and also -4 to all of his d20 rolls for 1 round, but he can negate it with a will save, which is 12 plus my initiation modifier, which is a 5, so 17.
Okay. Let's see here. So what's the save? Sorry.
12 plus 17 is the save. It's a will save.
All right. Let's see if he makes it. He does not. Okay. So he is. What does that do for him? That reduces his attack rolls.
Attack. It's all d20 rolls for 1 round.
Oof. What's the total penalty? Minus what?
4.
Minus 4. Okay.
Also, I'm supposed to roll. Hold on. I have to. What am I doing here? Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. Just do another one. I have to do 2 because there was 2 additional d6.
All right. So,
You know, on the round.
how much damage?
18.
18.
18.
18. All right. All right. So, there's make a reflex save for me.
Okay.
All right, you make it. So as you strike him this time, you notice that there's this weird kind of slime that comes peeling off of his skin as you cut into him. And you manage to flick it off of your weapon in the process of striking at him, but some of it gets onto the stone of the bridge and you can hear it hissing and sizzling.
Okay.
Okay. Andre.
I wonder what he's gonna try to do.
No stabilize?
Nope. 3 more turns,
3 more turns.
and I'm dead.
Super dead. Super fucking dead.
Like, totally dead.
Alright. So this guy runs up from across the bridge. You didn't even see him there at first. He just comes running up out of some little nook that he was in.
Yeah.
He runs up to here. And he yells over to you and he says, fall back to me. And he pulls out some kind of firearm, aims it at this dude down here, and he's going to take a shot.
Watch him roll a 1.
He fires this here.
He rolls a 1, the bullet hits me.
He rolls a 1 and it just backfires into his face.
Alright, so he hits the guy. does that damage plus the additional damage that he adds on to that. Alright, so he pops this guy here, blows a small chunk off of his shoulder, and the thing starts screaming and hissing. And the wound looks like it itself is actually hissing. And then from there you see it start to actually like eat away at the demon. So he does a total of 16 damage.
It's now their turn.
Yep. Alright, so this one here is going to try and bite you again because you're still inside of his range. He's going to be taking a -4 on that attack. Does he still actually hit you?
Yeah.
Jeez. Alright, so... the bite is... Bite. It's plus 1d6. There you go. A whopping 8.
Wow.
Alright, this one here... It tries to run up, and he runs past you. So you get an attack of opportunity on him.
I will just turn the camera and do anything, so I'll just have to see what I can do. Wait, what? Oh, it's that one, okay.
Alright, so
Not hit him.
you do not hit him, no. And he runs on up, goes to attack this guy here, and he has to make a will save to do so. So his will does not make the save. He suddenly stops up short, and it looks like he's having trouble bringing his weapon down to actually attack the guy. And you see an amulet around the guy's neck starting to glow a little bit.
Fuck.
What?
I just remembered that I have a counter.
Oh, you could have countered?
I could have attempted to counter one of those attacks. Not
Yeah.
the crit, but...
Why not the crit?
Probably not the crit.
Yeah. Alright.
Too late now.
Alright, Fury, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy and really
Are you...
ruining his fucking day, honestly.
Yeah, you really have been.
What did I use last time? Cursed Fate. I'll do Sting of the Asp this time.
Sting of the ass, more like.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is not a fun one to deal with. So go like this. Do something else. Or not.
No, you do not hit him this time.
Of course not.
Alright, so... do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll go back to... Yeah.
Alright, so make your acrobatics check to do it without provoking that attack of opportunity. Oh yeah, you definitely make it. Alright. You make it. Neither one of them gets an attack of opportunity on you. So you step back. Andre.
Okay. I think you rolled a 6 like 3 turns in a row.
You might be right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. I rolled a 3 first turn,
Okay.
but the total was 6.
Close enough then.
Alright, that's that one. Okay, I'm just looking something up here real quick.
2 turns.
Alright. Alright. So this guy pulls something out of his pocket and runs his thumb over it, and a little rune starts to grow on it. And he tosses it over the head of this guy over to the square next to Andre, and immediately appears where the stone is as the stone shatters. And he then starts stuffing a potion into Andre's mouth.
Gross.
Yeah. Just this stranger making you drink random shit.
I can't say no.
Yes, that is true. Alright, so you recover 24 HP.
So it puts you at what, like 12?
9.
Or no, you lost some, so yeah.
Alright, so as you come to, there's this blonde dude kneeling over you, and he looks at you and he's like, you better be worth every piece of gold. Alright, this one is going to try to double back and attack him. Here. He's going to use his Spear of Destiny.
Didn't he drop it?
No, he didn't drop it, he just...
Oh, he used a bite.
yeah, he used a bite.
Bugs.
Yeah. Let's
That's
see.
why he didn't claw because he didn't want to drop his spear.
Yeah. You are correct, sir. Alright, so he... Let me check the... Alright, so he does get hit for... I think it's a D8 plus... Why is that not repeating? Whatever. We'll do this one. I like this one too. Alright, so D8 plus... Seven. Ooh. That's a pretty good hit. Gets him pretty good. He cries out in pain. And then this one's going to try and bite Fury.
Go for it, bitch.
Oh!
Did you see that like lingering on a 20 for a second, and then it's like, nah.
Bounced to the 20 like 3 times.
Yeah, like it really wanted it, but it just couldn't. So he does not hit you with the bite.
Good.
Your turn. Hold on.
I will. use like most of my maneuvers.
Are you laying down,
You
Steve?
At the moment, I was gone. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm laying down too. Yeah. Jordan, you can do a full round action to regain your regain some maneuvers.
Yeah.
You regain your what is it?
Stalker initiation bonus.
Yes, as your you can regain that many maneuvers, and you get a +4 insight bonus to your AC till next turn.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Alright.
Let these other two guys do some.
Also,
Yeah.
the next attack you make this encounter adds your deadly strike damage to deadly strike damage if it hits.
Oh, does it?
Yep,
Sweet.
because you do this refocusing thing.
Andre, you up.
Okay. So my character's still on the ground. I'm no longer unconscious.
Right.
As a swift action, I'm gonna claim this guy. As my standard action, I'm gonna claim this guy. And then as my move action, I am going to deal 4 damage to both of them and gain 2d6 health back.
Okay.
I'm good lying down until I get some health back. Considering that an attack of opportunity can bring me back down.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so you just lay there and you start sucking up blood, I guess.
Yep.
It's got like a very disgusting quality to it too. Like even your blood spirit is like, ugh. Like, ugh.
Hey, it's better than the where I was.
It is.
Okay, so do. Alright, that one. And then so okay, so he is going to attack this guy. And I keep opening up the dice roller and I'm like, oh, I actually have a character sheet for this guy that I can actually just roll with.
Hell yeah, brother.
And he hits him for some initially garbage damage. Let's see if he adds some decent damage to it, because that would be really nice right about now. So he takes that 5 foot back, fires off a shot from his weapon. Does 13. And he looks over at Andre and he's like, up at you now, no bloody laying down on the job.
Oh, he has an accent?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this one here is going to try and... he's going to try and take a 5 foot back and poke you with his stick. I don't think he hits you because your AC went up, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
So
he...
I'm at a 21. He missed.
Okay. Alright, so he...
You're in that stance now, so isn't it 23?
It's
It's...
21 after the stance.
Oh, and you haven't used the judgment, have you?
Nope.
be 22 after you use that.
Alright, so this guy, I'm trying to think what he's gonna do. Okay, where is the other one? I'm looking for this other thing that I have here. Not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Is it that one? Is that the one I was thinking of? I don't think it is. Oh, that's the one. Okay. So, alright, so this one steps in. He's going to try to attack Andre.
Wow.
Because Andre's taking his blood and stuff. That's kind of a big deal for them. It's a lot of money to them. Alright, and as he goes to attack, the other guy here chambers another round and fires immediately. Alright, so the guy goes in, the demon comes in with his spear to come down on Andre, and immediately the guy chambers around and fires a shot off between the two of them. And he's like, I don't think so. Your fight's still with me, mate.
It's fucking British. Or Australian.
It's gonna go between the two because I'm very bad at accents. So Fury's turn.
Alright.
So he doesn't do any. The demon doesn't do any damage to me.
No. The maneuver interrupts the attack.
Oh, he has maneuvers. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got gun maneuvers.
Gun maneuvers.
Yeah. Alright. So Fury, you've got back a bunch of maneuvers yourself.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna 5 foot towards this guy. Wish you'd stop opening the fucking door every 2 seconds.
Hmm?
Goddamn cat. Every time I shut the door, the cat just opens it so she can stand in the room, look at the room she just looked at a few minutes ago, and then leave.
Well, you know that cats always want to be on the other side of the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to be on the exact opposite side of the door regardless of where that leads to.
Alright. She doesn't like it. She hates getting picked up. This little bug right here has been pissing me off. Dizzying Venom Prana again to this guy. Which he gets a fort save against.
Okay. What's the save he's trying to make?
I'll tell you in a sec. I'll take this attack and see what happens real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Watch me miss real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, we have.
No, you hit him. You hit him.
And the fort save is. Did you get him? Damn. What a god. Fort save is DC 6.
DC 16. Okay, and it's a fort save. He makes it. But he takes 6 damage.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Saving. I'm assuming the save for is to avoid the.
I think the save is just against the status effect. I don't think it. He doesn't like shrug off damage or anything like that. I don't think.
It's against the. I think the fort saves against the wisdom damage, but not the stagger effect. With the way it words it, it's kind of weird.
Okay.
Because it says staggers, and then it says in addition if he fails a.
Yeah. So he's staggered regardless then. Yeah. All right. So he is staggered. Andre, you up? Actually, wait, yeah. Fury, you only used a 5 foot and an attack, right? Do you also want to do Judgment? Because that's a swift action.
Good.
Yeah, can I help you, sir?
Yeah.
Do you also want to do a Judgment that's swift action?
I took a free 5.
Yeah, you took a free 5 foot, so you good, man.
Yes, I will. Yeah, and yielding for the +1 to armor class.
Okay.
So it puts me up to a 22.
All right, Andre, you up?
You can use move action to stand.
Okay, you gotta provoke that attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any tricksy tricks that you're gonna do here?
I deflect it because that adds +10 to it.
Plus
so
10.
26.
Okay.
Yep.
So you deflect the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's a swift action to deflect it. It uses an immediate action.
Yeah.
Which is a swift action.
Yep.
So I still have my standard action, which. You know what? I'll do another 4 damage to both of them and heal 2d6.
Okay. Okay.
I don't like being with as much damage as I took first round. I would like to be as high as I can.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he steps back, pulls out a wand, and they gotta make reflex saves as he lights up the wand and fires away. So where's the reflex save?
Yes,
okay.
It's a line.
You would be correct, sir. And the other guy is staggered. So I don't know if he can even make a reflex save. Can you make one when you're staggered? Yeah, you can, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be at some sort of penalty, though?
Yeah. I'm going to say 15 isn't good enough. They both do not make that save. So... So he points the wand, and it kind of like sparks a couple times, and he's like, he looks down at it, he smacks it a couple times and points it again, and fires off a line of energy here.
Ah! You guys don't even need me.
I'm only doing okay because of AC increases.
Hey, that's a good thing. So he fires off this line, and it tags both of these guys. This is like blinding energy. And after it fires off, the wand kind of sparks a couple more times and then lights on fire.
Is it electricity?
No.
Okay.
No, it's so after he fires it, he the wand lights on fire. He kind of juggles it between his hands, and it just tosses it off. And these two, howling in pain, turn to face him. And he points at you. This one here looks really mad, and he's like, "Oh, don't look at me, mate." So he's going to try and attack you. No, he's not. He's gonna try and attack the guy, but he has to move up. So you make an attack of opportunity.
It's a 5-foot step, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. You're right.
I'm just trying to follow the rules.
Yeah, I always get a little kind of confused on the whole reach weapon thing. He definitely hits him, but he does not crit. That's what's really important here.
That is.
Oof. But he still does like a good amount of damage. Alright. And then the other one rushes down here and is going to take an attack of opportunity from Fury.
Easy peasy. Wow, 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, so this one tries to attack him again, and you notice again that amulet glows, and he can't get his weapon into like an attack position. They're very pissed off at this guy. Fury, you up.
I'm gonna follow that little clown.
Wait, what's that extra damage that you do on things?
Oh, I was supposed to do that on my last attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna count it on this attack of opportunity because you were supposed to do it on the other one. What's that extra damage?
Shit, what was it? 2d6 or is it 1d6, Steve?
2d6.
2d6.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, it's your deadly strike, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 1d6. It's not 2d6 until 5th level.
All right, that's solid damage. All right. So
Then
I
I'm
need to
gonna move up.
moving him up.
I can't like get up to them though, right? Because
You'll provoke attacks of opportunity.
yeah. And I could like just drink a potion, I guess.
Yeah, you could get closer and drink that potion from the potion cellar.
Potions. Do that. Drink a potion, which is what, D8 plus 1.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What was it?
2.
Oof. That sucks. Of course. Of course.
Yeah. Potions are fucking useless until you get to better ones.
Yeah. There's really no reason why that one should be.
You have to chug like several of them for it to even have any.
Just go into
You
town.
have to drink like 4, and it's like, well, you recovered 16 hit points.
Yeah. In Pathfinder 2, they're actually like worth the trouble.
Yeah, right.
All right. Andre.
Okay, first I'll do my move action, which is the 4 damage to both of them,
Okay.
and I heal. Wrong. I don't heal that. I heal that, which is barely better. And then I will use a strike. I'll finally do some actual stuff. Rising Zenith Strike on this guy.
Let's see it. Let's see what you got.
Does 32 hit his AC?
Yes.
He takes double this.
Well, hold on just a second. Yeah, because that's a 20, but it didn't highlight it as a critical hit.
But it's not a 20.
But it is a 20.
Oh, that's because I don't. This attack can't crit.
Oh, okay. It cannot crit. Okay.
No,
That's
because technically it's not an attack. This is a sense motive roll. But if the sense motive roll hits, I deal damage, and it's double the 17 I did.
Okay. So double 17.
34.
Oh. Yeah, you skewer him.
It's not down?
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, then I'm going to use my Massacre ability.
Okay.
Once per combat, if I down one of my claimed foes, I can immediately activate another maneuver.
Okay. What's your next
which
maneuver?
I'm going to activate Fade Strike. Fade Strike? Is that what? Yes, Fading Strike. I can teleport up to my movement and I make an attack.
Okay.
So I teleport right there, in between these two. And I will make an attack.
Alright, so you hit. And is that 11 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just mark that down real quick here. Alright. So he is going to reach around you, give you the old reach around. He is going to fire away. Ooh, he may not hit. Let me see here. Because it's first touch AC, but... Oh, yeah, because I forgot to add in point blank shot. So yes, that does hit. Barely, but it hits. And it does the 10, and forgot to add in point blank shot, so it's 11. Alright, this thing looks like it's on its last leg. So it takes a 5-foot back, and then it attempts to do a spell-like ability.
I really need to pick up that feat where they still provoke attacks. Only 5 foot.
So he steps back, tilts his head up into the air, and starts screaming in Abyssal, beckoning for one of his brethren to come to his aid, and attempts to summon another one.
Yay.
And quiet falls across the bridge as his brethren don't give a shit. Fury's turn.
There's a fucking creature in Azure Dreams that'll do where they try to summon another one of themselves, and it can fail.
Yeah.
They won't show up.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm going to 5 foot towards him. And I will hit him with something.
Some bullshit. Oh, he's not
First
staggering.
Fate.
Take that off.
So I'll try to curse fate his stupid ass. Not bad.
You hit him.
Alright, so that's 10 plus.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, is he dying? Well, I'll just
Yeah.
fucking roll the d6. Anyway.
Yeah, roll the d6s. Just for funsies.
Yeah, dude. 10 plus, so 18 damage.
18.
18.
18.
Yeah, I need to like start getting to the point where I can actually do fucking damage. I'm able to inflict all these status effects and shit though. Kinda nice.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
basically danced around for the first 3 to 4 rounds, just staggering and weakening people. And they couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Let's,
Then it goes 150 gil, 1 potion.
Alright. So yeah. You good, you good. So yeah, you guys survived that. This guy comes around, he's like, you two gentlemen picked a very strange place to be hanging out.
Ugh.
We're not hanging out.
We're out here looking for someone. Thanks for the assist.
Is that right? Who are you looking for?
I can never remember the names. I gotta write this shit down. I'm like going back through the chat log to find it. This is all like
Ryan, I don't remember his last name.
Briseus.
Briseus.
He's
No,
huh?
that's in character. I have to say we're looking for Ryan. I can't remember his last name.
Briseus.
Oh, so you know him.
Oh, you're in luck. That's me, mate.
Okay, we need to go back and talk to
What is in front of your camera right now, Steve? What is that?
my hand.
Why?
Why not?
It looked like a hairless puppy.
Well, I guess my hand looks like a hairless puppy.
Steve doesn't got no hair on him, no.
Alright, sorry, what were you saying? I interrupted.
Well, then we need to go back to Lanuda so we can finish this, and she gets us to Tenebrae Dante.
Did you close the rift?
No, I've actually been chasing these two idiots around.
Okay, well, they're dead now, so
They're dead now, yeah.
are you able to close the rift?
I think so. And I've still got to get up to it. Just across the bridge and a little ways after that. That's going to be Willow Ridge.
Is there anything else in Willow Ridge?
Oh, no doubt. Be willing to bet my entire fortune on it, as a matter of fact.
I'm guessing you won't go back to town until you attempt to close this rift.
Well, the rift is actually getting bigger. So unless we do something about it, we're going to have more of these bloody things kicking around in the town itself. So, no, I've got to handle that situation before it gets too out of control.
Well, let's go do that.
All right, it's a party.
All right, it's a party.
Normally, I'm the type to work alone, but considering what we're up against, I think we could all agree that we're better off together.
Really, I just want to get this done so you can go back to town and we can get to Tenebridante.
What's waiting for you over there?
A lot of Solacene that we need to kill.
Ah, right. I've heard a lot about the oncoming war. Well, not much to be done about that right now. I figure after we do this and we've killed all these demons, a few Imperium soldiers ain't gonna give you any trouble.
They usually give me less trouble than these demons.
Alright, well, first we'll get us all fixed up. I took a couple heavy hits there. I think I've got a few more charges left on this other wand here. He opens his coat and starts like rifling through a bunch of shit that's just in there.
I already drank a potion while we were talking about it.
Alright. He pulls it out and he looks over to Fury here and he pauses. He's like, "You work for a judge, mate?"
Yes.
A little far from home.
I've been assigned to escort him to Tenebridante. And of course, gather additional information.
Alright, well, just hold still and I'll get you patched up. So I think it was this one. And then 3 of these. Yeah. So you regain 19. Yes. He's gonna give himself some here. And hit you with another one, and then he's got to hit himself with another one. And then that's it for the wand. Oh, but I think he tops you both out with that.
Yeah, I was at, like, after the first one, I was at minus 1 HP. I was pretty much at max, but now I'm definitely at max.
Alright. So you guys all hold hands and cross the bridge together. Not really, though. Alright. So, are you guys going to camp for the night or just move on through the night? You're kind of in a rush, huh?
Yeah. What time is it?
The sun's just setting.
Oh, okay. So, we could probably still move a little bit.
Dark, he casts light for you guys to be able to see.
Let's take out my lantern.
Alright. Let me make sure that... Yeah, okay, the stream can see what's going on down here. Alright. So yeah, you also take out your lantern?
In case I need to split up with that.
Okay. The lantern sheds light how? Is it 10 feet?
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay. Might be 20 feet.
15.
Okay, 15 feet
Yep.
of just bright light. What does it do for low light? Anything?
Low light is usually 10
feet after that.
beyond. Yeah.
Okay, so you have arrived at Willow Ridge. It's night, so there's not much to be seen, but Willow Ridge basically stands in ruins. It's been sitting here mostly unoccupied for the better part of a decade. So you've got torn up stones in the pathway. Parts of the wall are falling apart. You can kind of see over here some of this stuff falling apart. For some reason it isn't illuminating properly. That's weird. Huh. That's
Because there's walls.
oh, okay. I know what the problem is here. Hold on. I need to give the camera account, as it were. I need to give that access to the various characters so that it can use the vision that you guys are using. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it is. How do I go about doing that? I have to do this. Okay. So represents character, and then I need to set up who can control that character. Controlled by. There we go. There we go. And this can be controlled by there. Perfect. All right. All right. And I'm also going to give the cam access to your guys' characters real quick so that it can still see what what you guys see. So, edit. Can be controlled by. Okay, so that's already working there. Okay, looks like it's working otherwise. Cool. Cool. So, what would you guys like to do?
Proceed.
Which way would you like to proceed?
Well, I say we don't split up. Look to what's his bucket, Ryan. Reyes. Reyes. Does he have any idea where this thing is?
So, real quick, I want you to make a linguistics check.
Linguistics. I'm actually trained in that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not supposed to do that because I don't have linguistics.
Weird.
It doesn't let me like cancel things out.
Yeah.
I did disable and it still rolled the die anyway.
So, Andre, Ricius is a Solacene name. That's a Solacene surname.
Huh. I'm not gonna kill him yet. Maybe later. Right now, the old lady wants me to get her him back to her. I'll do that, and then I'll see if I need to heal.
Alright, so you ask him if he knows where the thing is.
Yep.
Well, if I were to venture a guess, it's probably in the bloody basement. Knowing my luck. So, being said, we gotta find our way down there.
Where might the basement be?
I do not have knowledge engineering.
I too believe that I do not have knowledge engineering.
Well then, I guess it's just down to spelunking until we find something.
Okay. Let's go straight first.
Alright, let me take a look here at my little deedly bobber thing that I made for you guys. Let me take a look here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So alright. So he is going to roll perception. Looks clear. Alright, so you guys go on up into this hallway here. Let's get you all
I'll go first.
Alright. Go on ahead. Alright, make a reflex save.
Yay.
Yay!
Steve, because he went first.
Yeah.
My worst save.
Yay!
My worst save at a shitty roll.
That's awesome, dude.
Yup. Ouch.
Alright, a fireball suddenly explodes in that small little corridor right there. You take 24 damage. Ryan winces and kind of turns away.
Are you sure you don't want to kill him, my dude?
Sorry about that. I said it looked clear.
Yup. How does it look now?
He tosses the rock that he has light cast in the hallway a little bit. Looks clear.
Take another 5 foot.
Alright, let me make sure that we're keeping up here. I gotta zoom out a little bit so that I don't have to move this every 20 seconds here.
Map's not showing for me.
That's because it's black.
It's
Scroll up.
Yeah, it's just not doing anything when I'm scrolling.
Zoom out a little.
yeah.
All it's doing is like keeping a black square. It's not showing me anything. It's fine. I can just watch the stream and zoom.
So you can see it on the stream just fine?
Yeah.
Can
it looks
Jordan
fine.
not see our light?
Look. Under here.
We have it set up so that Jordan can't see our light.
There we go. That should work. When I copy tokens sometimes, it'll strip the tokens of sight.
It's weird.
Yeah, it makes no damn sense. It happens in my other game like all the time. Anytime I have to copy tokens from one page to another, people just lose all their vision capabilities. So, yep, corridor, stairs, more corridor.
I'm gonna drink 3 more potions to cure light wounds.
Alright. That sounds like a worthwhile investment, though.
Those stairs go up, right?
Yeah, those stairs are going up.
Okay, well, he predicted that it would be in
Yeah.
the basement. So
Now,
we should
those,
try to find
those
stairs down.
yeah, those stairs don't go up much, though. It's basically, it goes up onto a landing. And then, so if you move like a little closer.
Oh, look at that!
Landing, you can see how everything's kind of laid out there.
Yeah.
I will go up the stairs just to take a look. Do I get hit by another trap?
Let's take a look.
God, I hope so.
Me too. I love not having a rogue that can search for traps.
Oh man, if only I played the same class I always play.
You know, you're kind of like a rogue-y class. They don't get the search for traps thing.
Yeah.
It's rough. I mean, you technically could do it with perception, even if you don't have trap finding, but it's a tall order.
I will be more cautious and try to keep my eye out as I'm doing it. So I'll
Alright.
roll perception checks.
Okay.
After being hit by 1 fireball, I'm not gonna just wander blindly. Well, I probably am, but
After getting
I'm gonna
his
try.
dick ripped off by 1 fireball.
Okay, so you don't seem to see anything so far, so you're going into this corridor up here?
Yeah, I'll check out that corridor up there.
Alright. All down that corridor, you can looks like withered corpses that have been nailed to the corridor walls on both sides.
Huh.
That doesn't seem to be the way.
Or it could be the way. If we're looking for a gate that something that these things are coming from, we might see more messed up shit the closer we get.
Make a good point. So let's go down that hallway.
Man, the Roll20 really does not like window being open. It's like, nah. Nah. Alright. So this room here.
It's a bad room.
Yeah, you're emitting light, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So here making noise inside the room there. Jesus.
I'll step in.
All right. So you step in, and there is a. Hold on. There he is. Grabbing the. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My computer's chugging now. It really hates having the stuff open
Okay.
twice.
An old dude.
So you walk
Old
in,
Ang?
and he's old Ang, and he's this small dude who's hunched over this kind of basin that's sunk into the ground, and he has a bunch of bottles that are stacked up around the rim of it, and they're filled with what look like different cloudy fluids, but a bunch of them are empty, with what look like hanging little pendulums in them. And you can see the pendulums moving despite the fact that there's nothing moving the bottles, and there's no wind in here or anything like that. So he's just sitting there whispering at these pendulums. And
step out of the room.
Take a step back. He turns and sees you. And he yells something. And let me just...
I don't have linguistics, so don't ask me.
Do either of you speak Undercommon?
Nope.
Okay.
Where's my character sheet go? What the fuck?
Alright, so after he yells...
I don't think I do that.
out of the walls, seemingly out of nowhere, emerge more of him. Not him exactly, but his same species. If either of you guys has knowledge nature, you can kind of...
Svernablin.
I do have knowledge nature.
Yo, knowledge nature then.
I do not.
Roll a knowledge nature, bud. Yeah, they're a couple of snurvniblin.
Snurvlin.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are
They're like deep.
gotcha.
I'm just...
They are to gnomes what drow are to elves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense with the undercommon.
Yeah. Let's see here. So they're at... That's it? Okay.
I don't know if all these homies want to be in a small room.
Alright, let me just... I gotta take these guys off, and I'm not gonna go and type all the stuff on each one. I'm instead just going to... Haha! Copy. So he yells, these guys come out of the wall, and they all let out like a battle cry. And start coming at you guys. So,
I'm guessing it's initiative.
yes, you are correct, sir.
Why doesn't anyone just want to talk?
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Alright, what did Andre get? Andre got a 7 again? Wow. Fury, on the other hand, pulling down a thick, meaty 21. Let's see what Ryan's got for us. It's better than his last one, but still not good. Alright, let's go. Alright. So they all charge.
Yay.
Dude, it's so good.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It only started happening after I gave my the other account control of things, and then it's like, no, please. Snurf Niblin.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you wish you had an AoE spell right now?
I almost picked one up. Shattered Mirror has one.
Oh yeah, Shattered Mirror has the one that leaves the cone of broken glass.
Yeah. You hit one person, then a cone of broken glass erupts behind you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm picking up when I'm at level 6 and can do those.
Do you guys see the turn order correctly?
I see one person.
It's just them at 22.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Weird. So if I do this, it doesn't show. Weird. It must be because this is like a new initiative order. It must be. I probably have to go and
Add us all to the initiative.
like re-add you. Yeah. That is crazy. I don't know why it would do that, but that's really dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Okay. So, mine was 11. Fury was a 21. There we go. And we'll set that to descending. Da 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 da. Alright.
I'm guessing I'm going to get attacked twice here.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright. Where's my Snurf Niblin? Sphere Niblin. Sphere. Yeah, those things. So they're gonna try and attack you guys. Here we go.
Is that door only wide enough for Steve to go in?
Yeah, it's not a wide opening. This is like a narrow opening. So he's gonna use a heavy pick. So here we go. You ready for heavy pick?
Christ!
I don't think that confirms though.
No, it doesn't confirm, but still.
The 17 doesn't hit, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're then looking at pick damage. Where is it? Okay. Heavy picks do ×4 on a crit too.
Yay.
Yeah, so 5 damage.
I thought it was ×4.
Yeah, picks do ×4 on a damage, but the damage you take is only 5.
He didn't crit. He didn't crit.
Yeah, he did not crit, yeah. So then, they run up, they do that. These other guys back here pull out crossbows and start shooting at you as well.
Yay.
Are they able to shoot at Steve?
I mean, it's not smart for them to try, but they're gonna.
I like the idea that they can just shoot so poorly that they just hit the dudes that are in front of them.
Yeah.
A couple of them kind of
Do they
destroyed.
have what's that called?
Precise
The
shot?
one where yeah, that.
No. So what's your AC?
19.
19? Alright, so one hits you, one does not. And he's not within 4 either, so...
Is that with the -4 with the precise shot?
Well, you don't... The minus... Oh, wait a minute. Because you do take a penalty of -4. Alright,
If
so...
he's shooting the melee combat.
No, so
He's trying not to hit his allies.
he misses. Alright. So those two guys missed. The rest of them that are farther back aren't going to attempt it because they have to shoot through even more allies, and that's not going to work. Fury, you up.
Alright, man. Well, I can't get in the doorway.
You can...
tumble
Stand next to
through
Steve.
Yeah.
an occupied square.
Yeah, you can stand right here, and you could attack these guys here. It's a little odd because of how the lighting works, but there is, like...
Yeah, the lighting won't let me, like, see.
Yeah.
So... Go, like, here. And then try to hit that guy.
Yeah.
Then I can see the light, okay. this thing. Give him a little sting of the ass action.
Sting in the ass.
Where's my character sheet here? And he will get a save against.
Alright, let's see if you hit him. So roll a d4. Just the look on your face.
Fall prone.
Okay, you fall prone.
Okay.
So, prone. Okay. Alright, Ryan's gonna come up. He's gonna step over you, like square.
Standing over to it.
And he's gonna cast a spell. Yeah. And they get reflex saves. What's their reflex? Sverniblins get decent reflex saves. So. Well, that first one definitely does not make it. So they actually have the mechanic in Pathfinder 2 where everything is degrees of success. And if you crit fail on saves, you take worse effects. It's actually pretty cool. That guy will make it. That guy will make it. That guy, I'm not sure. And then...
What's this one from? What's this theme from?
It's from the Pathfinder Kingmaker game.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, so let me just check the spell save on this real quick. Magic. Spell save is 16. So that guy doesn't make it. That guy doesn't make it. Alright, so... Okay. Some of them make it, some of them do not. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do these. Oh, come on.
Yahtzee! Oh no, that's not Yahtzee, that's Full House.
Yeah. Alright, well, alright, so the first guy definitely did not make it, so he takes the full 7. This guy takes 3. Next guy takes 3. And this was just a big cone of fire that he shot out of his hands.
Burning hands.
Yeah. Alright, Andre, you up.
Okay. As a swift action, I will mark, I guess, this guy right here. Claim that guy.
Okay. He is marked.
As my standard action, I'm going to do Fade Strike. Teleport here. I'm going to attack my marked guy.
Okay. You skewer him. He never even saw it coming. You just appeared right behind him and put the weapon right through his back.
Then, as my move action, I'm going to change stances.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump into circular stance.
Okay.
I can no longer be flanked.
That's a good thing. Because you know what they're gonna do?
Try to flank me.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't know I can't be flanked.
I'm gonna take off of the thing just because less stuff on the board, the less it kind of chugs. Jordan, do you want to take an attack of opportunity from prone?
I mean, I can try. What's the penalty for me?
I think it's attacking while prone. I think is -4.
I think so.
Yeah.
Try. I can give it a go, man. See what happens.
Yeah, -4 penalty.
You hit him. All right. So you basically like tag him with your sword as he walks away.
Little idiot. That's what you get. Now Steve just needs to use Whirlwind.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have that.
All right, and they're all gonna start piling onto you with those heavy picks. You ready?
Yep.
Not that they, have crazy good to hit, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks coming in at you. 1, 2. Go to confirm. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we gotta roll a crit miss thing. So, I think only one hits you, right?
Yep.
Alright. So the one who missed you does not fall prone, but I think he does drop his weapon.
Yes, he drops it at his feet.
Yep. Alright.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah. So one of them will hit you with the pick. Picky pick, pick, pick. Heavy pick. This one. 3 damage. Fury.
Wait a second, I was just setting these down real quick. Here. Well, I have to get up from prone.
Yeah, you could use your acrobatics to move from prone.
But right now he doesn't check for opportunity stuff.
Well, what I mean is he could use it to actually move up from the prone, move up to 3 squares, and because if he gets up from prone, he uses a move action, and then he has to move again. But if he uses the acrobatics to combine it, he effectively halves his movement, but he only uses the one move action.
Would you fucking stop it? Get out. Jesus, every 2 seconds.
To just dragon punch it. Falcon punch.
Acrobatics.
Oh yeah. So within 3 squares, just pick a spot and you're there.
Yeah, I'm flanking. And,
Sting of the ass. Let's change this up for a minute. Let's do
Actually,
this one. Yeah.
do Cursed Fate instead.
I'm pretty sure you hit him actually.
Really on a 14.
Well, you also add +2 to that.
Oh yeah, the flanking.
Because you're
16,
flanking.
okay, gotcha.
So yeah, you hit him.
Okay, so
And then you'll do that damage there.
So there's 5, and then I do 2d6.
Oof. Yeah.
Will save against Sting of the Ass.
Add
Or
that.
not Sting of the Cursed Fate.
Go ahead and add that 2d6 in there for me real quick.
So 15 damage.
Oh, yeah, he's out.
Okay, so then don't worry about the will save.
Yeah. I guarantee you he fails.
You do?
Yeah, he fails.
He did.
I say you he did. Alright. He's... Okay, what's he gonna do? Alright, he's gonna Burning Hands the 2 in front of him. Roll the damage first this time. Hey! Because even if they both make their save, they're both gonna be eating it. So at this point, the others are starting to panic. Just freaking out a little bit. Andre, you up?
Standard action. Mark that one. Swift action. Mark that one. And then move action. I'm gonna deal 4 damage to both of them and heal 2d6.
What was the first one you marked? Top right?
That one and that one.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are the 2 that I marked.
And then you're doing 4?
4 damage to each of them. And I gain 8 health.
Alright. This one here is going to try and attack Fury, and the other 2 are going to go for Andre.
They're not gonna try to run away?
There's no exit, man. They're just wildly flailing.
Can't they meld with stone?
No. So, no. It's not quite. I'll explain it in a bit. Alright, I don't think any of those hit. So, on to Fury.
I'm going to strike back at the guy that to attack me.
And you're no longer prone. So I'll take that off you. Alright, smack him. Swing
Stick
away.
the ass again. See how that works out.
What the hell? Oh, there we go. Okay. So you... I think you hit. Like, sorry for the delays. My thing kind of chugs a little bit now, so it's like I got to be very patient with it.
13. And he has...
Oh, you did 13 damage to him?
Yeah. And he's got to do a fort save.
Oh, he definitely fails that save, dude.
Because he's dead.
No, he's dead.
'Cause he's
They just
dead.
really fucking pathetic. Okay.
They're pretty squishy. Alright, he definitely hits that guy. We'll add the D6 on there. Blows a hole clean through him with the shotgun. Andre.
Well, as a move action, I'll change my stance back. And then I'm not even going to use a thing. I'm just going to
Standard attack.
attack.
Ooh.
And I break my weapon.
Forest fall prone, yeah. Yeah.
Three would be I break my weapon.
No, we got rid of the break weapon thing, remember?
Oh, you lose your weapon for the battle.
Yeah, it goes flying basically. We got rid of the break weapon thing because it was a problem
Causing explosions?
with magic items.
Causing explosions.
Yeah, well, and it also completely ignores how durable magic weapons are supposed to be. So if you say it breaks, then you get a magical explosion. If you say it can't break because it's magical, then it's too good, you know. So anyway,
So I thought,
you fall prone.
yeah, I'm guessing he's going to attack me.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna miss this chance. He's not gonna miss his shot.
He's got one shot, one opportunity.
I was actually thinking about the Hamilton song, but you know it's okay. I'm pretty sure he doesn't hit you even while you're prone because he adds 4 to that, and it's still not enough. So you're kind of rolling out of the way. He hits the ground with the pick. Fury, you're up.
Oh boy.
Boy.
There's only one guy left, so I'm just gonna fucking mosey on him.
You're just gonna paste him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'm not gonna use anything, I'm just gonna hit him.
I tried that.
Seven damage.
Yeah, that's it. It gets you every time, so.
It's cause like it doesn't even feel like it was like a killed a bunch of kids.
Alright.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Ryan goes over to
The bottles.
the bottles, kicks a couple of them over, picks one of them up, and kind of jiggles it around, and something inside kind of clanks. He uncorks it, gets something out into his hand, turns it over, flicks it over to Fury. You can use knowledge local or knowledge religion. Religion.
Probably both the same.
I don't know if you guys can see him, by the way. Like,
Oh, they're both a 9, so it doesn't really matter. One.
that's what he looks like.
Oh yeah. I'll do. Am I gonna get different information based on which one I use?
No, not in this particular case. It's just whichever one is better. Why are you hugging the camera? What's happening here?
I wanted to lay down, and if I lay down without moving the camera just watches my crotch. So I needed to move the camera.
You know, the funny thing is after I do these sessions, I have them recorded.
You post it on YouTube.
And I'm going to post it on YouTube. So people on YouTube who happen to come across it are going to be able to see these hijinks of yours.
Me laying down, had the camera watching my crotch.
Yeah, perfect. All right, Fury. Prosecutor Fury. So you catch the medallion and you turn it over, and it's got scratched into it the symbol of Okaru, who was the goddess of the abyssals. She's like they have a special name for them. Anything that is demonic or fiendish in general that is on a divine level, they have a different name for it. But she's basically like a lesser evil goddess.
Gotcha.
So you recognize it because you fought in the war here, and you were part of the whole thing for the last decade. Anyone who fought against the Abyssals at any point in time pretty much recognizes that symbol pretty easily. So he's like, I can't say for sure, but I reckon they've been worshipping the goddess down here, and my only concern is that she might hear them. No one really knows whatever happened to her. She used to walk the realm itself, regardless of the problem that deities had with Zelmeska for a while. She used to walk it herself, and no one knows what happened to her, so let's tread lightly here, just in case.
Let's hope she's not hanging out.
Yeah, I'd hate to find out that she's just been hanging out in the basement this whole time.
Okay, let's try to find this basement. Back into the hallway.
I'm gonna cross these. I'm gonna delete these guys, just so that we're streamlining resources for my computer. Less tokens on the board, the better. All right, which way do you want to go there?
I say we continue down this hallway. The creepy hallway with corpses in it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Hallway it is. Fury, so he doesn't mind. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna have him. Just give me a second here. He's gonna give Fury the stone so that he can hold it.
Okay.
There. Now, Fury emits light too. There you go. Now when you move, the light will move you.
How far should I move before you tell me to stop there?
Oh, stop right there for a second. I just got to do a quick check to see if you stepped into another terrible trap of doom. Nope. It looks like you're probably good.
Looks clear.
Yeah, it looks clear right now. Let me check here. What do we got? Okay, so here you can step into this room here. So this room here that you're in looks like it has a bunch of stuff piled up that the Snurf Niblin were holding on to. So a bunch of stuff. Yay!
I'll look through the stuff briefly, see what there is.
Okay. Do you guys have appraise or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
I do.
You do? Go ahead and roll it. Ryan has appraise too, so I'm just having him roll it.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are both kind of in the same area on your appraise. So, there is 126 gold, 701 silver, 1,880 copper, there's a piece of ivory, a piece of obsidian, and a piece of rhodochrosite. There's a piece of masterwork breastplate, a masterwork club, a masterwork short bow, masterwork short sword, 2 oils, 2 potions, 3 scrolls, and a wand. Wow.
Sexy.
Were you marking that down? Someone?
I can.
My Discord crapped out before it even started. I came back in halfway through the list.
Okay.
I had to restart Discord.
Lame.
Just do it again. I got it.
Alright, so did you get the gold and coins, or just start from the top?
Yeah,
Okay.
just start.
So, we're at 126 gold, 701 silver, 1,880 copper, a piece of ivory, obsidian, and this weird one, rhodochrosite. I'm gonna copy and paste that one because that's a mouthful. Masterwork breastplate, masterwork club, masterwork short bow, and a masterwork short sword. I keep forgetting that your second monitor is on top of your other monitor, Steve. So when you're looking up, I'm like, what the hell's he looking at? Just looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Breastplate, club, short sword, short bow, right?
Yeah. There's 2 oils, 2 potions, 3 scrolls, and 1 wand.
Darkness. Okay. Got it.
All right. So then, there you go. That's the stuff you got. That's what you're able to determine right now. Neither of the appraisal checks were good enough to determine how much the like ivory and obsidian are worth. But you guys can check it again later. He could he could identify some of those potions and shit like that.
Stuff.
But you'd be kind of like sitting here chilling for a little bit. So I don't know if you want to do that or what you want to do.
Nah, don't worry about it now. We'll just do it later.
All right. So moving on. So over here is a actually like closed door.
I will search the door, see if I can see any traps.
Okay.
Because I do not want to get hit with another fireball. As fun as it was last time. Oh, it looks clear. I open the door.
All right. The door is stuck.
Oh. Huh.
You can try to break it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No?
My strength is 10.
You might get a really baller roll. You don't know.
Nope.
So Ryan walks up and he's like, step aside. I actually got a key. He shoots the door with a shotgun. Thought you'd like that. Alright, let's see here. You don't have to worry about the to hit bullshit. I'm just doing it for damage. So, does damage to the thing. Blasts a hole in it. And then he goes and he's going to try and do the break DC on it. And he does not. Alright, we'll just shoot it again. Fuck it. He's got the ammo. D8 plus 2. God damn. Fuck you. Alright. Jordan, you want to give this a shot?
What are we trying to do here?
Bust down this door.
Reading this thing. Bust the door down? Alright.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Strength checks on it?
Strength check. He's been shooting it, but I'm rolling like trash damage.
This gun's probably stronger than my fucking strength check. I can try.
I'll do another strength check too.
We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, I failed.
That's strong.
Oh! Oh man. He's just like, step aside, ladies.
It's my lowest stat.
Oh man.
Fuck me, man.
That's funny though.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
man. Alright, so you guys are into this room now. There's 2 more doors.
Yay.
Which one?
Is this one locked?
Which one? That one? It is stuck.
What about this one?
That one is... Hold on. I have these all written down. That one's open. Like, it's not, like, literally open. It's just unlocked and, you know.
Let's do this one. I'll open it.
Alright. So...
You get hit with a fireball.
Yep, you die. That's it. Alright, let me check. Okay, so I need to also add... Come on, let me draw. Let me draw. There. Okay. Alright, so you go into that room. What does this room got? Alright. So you step into this room. Room features. South. So that would be south, and that would be west. Okay. So. Sorry. Where is my torch? Come on. Just need a simple torch icon. I don't like that one. That one looks dumb. There we go. Okay, so this vision. Come on. Does stay there and stay there. Okay. So you bust down the door here by gently pushing it open, and it's well lit. Now, the only thing that's in here is there is a giant mural here on the wall, on the far wall where the torch is. Giant mural that depicts Ulkaru and a bunch of her servants, like, at her feet. A bunch of enemies dying before her. It's pretty big mural. And it looks like here the Snurf Niblin were doing some sort of worshipping practices. Like, they've got like some cushions and crude pillows on the floor for what were probably prayers. And then you got a door over here.
I don't like where this is going, but I will check this door.
Okay, this door is stuck.
Nope, can't open it.
You just gotta let the pro Fury do it, dude.
Nope.
I hate the way this fucking thing rolls, dude.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
not
did
great.
you see the way the die rolled? It rolled to the middle of the screen and then stopped momentum immediately. It was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Ryan gets it down.
He does.
Yay.
Good job, man.
He busts it open.
Got a couple of men in this party.
So do a This room seems conspicuously empty. Like there's a lot of rubble, but there's something kind of off about how it looks.
Perception?
Yes.
Wait, which room are we in here?
Oh, I haven't been keeping up with this here over on the thing.
I moved myself in that room.
Cool.
Perceiving the room, is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, we're all perceiving. Perceiving a room. Okay. Okay. And then I'll throw his in there just because. Skills. Where's his perception? Okay. Alright, you guys are all within the same realm of... So you guys notice that the rubble isn't entirely real. Like when you guys go to search through it to see what's kind of weird about it, your hand passes through parts of the rubble, and then this illusion kind of like shimmers and starts to fade. And you notice that amid all of the rubble, this is actually a storeroom for treasure.
Is there treasure?
Oh yeah, there's lots of treasure.
Brother.
Well, let's take some treasure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'll do a quick appraise for him. Oh yeah, he knows how much everything's worth.
Like he's on the fucking showcase showdown.
Yeah,
Just guesses.
yeah. All right. I'm gonna give you all the non-magic stuff here in the chat because his appraise is baller. So there you go. You can copy paste it if you want, or write it down, whichever.
Oh, and you have the value for everything.
Yeah. And then in addition to these, I'll just jot it down in the chat here. He has 2 potions. There you go.
Okay. So we have one more door to check this way. And if we can't find the basement there, I'm going to say the basement isn't here. We have to go somewhere else.
Alright, so yeah, that door's stuck, so give it a shot.
Well, it's if anyone can do it, it's my turn. No, I don't think that's good enough.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Da, 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 da. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, okay. There it is. Yeah, actually that one breaks.
Yay.
Yeah, you break that one open.
And there's another door.
Yeah, that one's unlocked. But you do notice immediately that there is some sort of rune inscribed on the door itself.
And I am gonna let what's his bucket take a look.
Make actually, yeah. Where is it? Oh, actually, wait a minute. You make a will save. All right. So you're staring at this room, and you get like really fixated on it for a second, and it occurs to you that it's not that interesting, and runes never particularly interested you before, and then you're like, you can feel the magic working on you, so you immediately step out of the room. So he's gonna pop in here.
I'm gonna tell him to be careful. It does a thing.
All right.
It does a thing.
It does a thing. All right. Where did it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So. Okay.
Jesus.
He's gonna take a look. Taking a look. Taking a look. Okay. Alright. He disables the rune. Basically, he just kind of like scratches into it strategically to ruin the effect of the rune. And yeah, then you guys can go through the door.
I'll go first.
Okay. So, stop right there for just a second. Let me check what the room here is. Oh. So as you enter the room here, I'll put him here. As you enter the room, you can see there's a few corpses strewn around the room. They look very similar to the ones that have been nailed up, but one of them starts to get up out of the pile.
Hit it.
Oh, I plan on it.
Alright. So what we'll do, though, is because it's, you know, like a straight fight here, and we're, well, you might be able to take it out in 15 minutes, right?
Maybe.
Probably.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your initiatives. We're going to go and add some turns on here.
It's not a 7.
Nice.
Oh, I'm losing my trousers, dude. My 7.
Oh, hey, that's a pretty good one from him. Okay, and then this guy has an initiative of not good. Oh, that is... Okay, Andre, you are up.
Okay.
Can you see him all right, by the way?
As a swift action, I'm going to claim him.
Okay.
Use my dark claim ability to claim him. Then, standard action, I'm going to fade strike him.
Okay.
That's 30 feet right there.
Go ahead and attack him. You do not hit.
Ooh.
So your attack kind of just scrapes off of his armor as you go in.
Okay.
Ryan moves in, makes a little kissy sound where he's trying to get its attention, and then he's going to attack it.
He's trying to get the attention of a cat.
Yeah. Alright. He hits its touch AC and adds... what does that ability say? It's... so 1, 3. Okay. Wait, what? No, that's not what I wanted. Derp. There we go. So he has... Oh. Alright, just give me a second here. 8. Come on. It's getting a little chunky here. So he blows a hole in its shoulder, and you see the wound looks like it's kind of gleaming and burning. Fury, you up?
Let's get him, brother. Actually, I don't even think I can reach him. Actually, I might be able to. Movement's 40. That's pretty good. It's up against the wall, though.
You could charge him, maybe.
I can get there.
Oh, okay.
Then we will do some silly ass shit. Like strength damage, sting in the asp. Or it's hit 2 at least.
Oh. You hit him.
Wowzers in my trousers, dude.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna be 8 plus. Two, so 10 damage. And he is a check, I believe. Yeah, the fort save to attempt to. Does he even have a fort save if he's dead?
Yeah, he does. It's just not... I mean... Does your thing say it doesn't work on undead? Like, is it constitution based?
This is a fort save.
It just says fort save?
It would be for. It's for strength damage.
Yeah. If it doesn't say it's constitution based, then he's not immune to it.
And
So.
it just says fortitude save.
Yeah. Ha! All right, so he takes how much strength damage?
Well, it's 2 this turn, and then it would be 2 next turn.
Oof. Okay. All right. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
All right, so he's gonna try to attack Andre with his greatsword.
Is it really that great, though?
I mean, it's alright. Does that hit your AC?
Yes, but no. I'm gonna try to deflect it.
Okay.
Because I did not use a move action last turn, I still have an action available to me. I'm going to use that as a deflection. Where are you? Nope, that's a D10.
That is a D10. You don't want that.
Oh, I don't deflect it, so I'm gonna get hit.
All right. He's his second attack is gonna go to Fury. Ugh. All right, so we're into this part of the evening now. Ugh. Falls prone. So after his first attack, he's going to be going down. So I'll roll the damage here.
Falls prone. Oof. That's
Yeah.
brutal.
Alright, so he does the 7 damage.
He doesn't have a strength modifier?
He got hit with strength
Oh.
depletion. So, but he also has energy drain, so hold on. Alright, so you gain 1 negative level.
Ouch. I just lost all of my most of my attacks.
Well, how negative levels work in Pathfinders, remember, it's like a condition. So, yeah. You don't have to actually go through the process of, like, undoing it. Like, if you go to the SRD and put in negative level, it'll give you, like, what the penalty is.
Jesus.
And then he falls prone. So, yeah. And then it's Andre's turn.
Give me 1 second. I'm finding out everything that has to do with negative levels.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take a -1 penalty on attack rolls, combat maneuvers, blah, blah, blah. I reduce my current total hit points by 5. Okay, but I do not lose any of my prepared maneuvers or blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Okay. Excellent. That's all that matters. Well then. I think I'm going to use an ability.
touch of fatigue.
No. I'm gonna double strike him.
Okay.
So oh wait. Okay, I am gonna do this, but at the beginning of my turn, he takes 4 damage, D4 damage.
Does that ability work on undead?
It doesn't say it doesn't.
Okay. What is happening?
Oh, that's my first attack from double strike. I'm pretty sure I missed. I rolled a 1.
Roll a d4.
Classic Steve.
Okay,
Alright.
I just lose the rest of my turn. But he does take 1 damage at the start of the turn.
Yeah.
Yay.
Alright. Ryan's gonna blast him.
Zap his dumbass.
Zap yo dumbass. Ugh.
Did he roll a 1 too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, I was supposed to be rolling a d4.
I feel like you've rolled 3 ones in a row.
I've rolled a lot of ones. We've all suddenly just started rolling ones. So,
I'm pretty sure you rolled a 1 for initiative, right? Yeah, you rolled a 1 for initiative, then both of his attempts at attacks were 1s.
well, one of them was. But yeah. Alright, you're up, Fury.
Has he attempted to get up yet?
He hasn't been
No.
able to,
It's not his turn.
so he's still prone.
Oh, what was the 1 for? Oh, you were rolling Ryan's.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Forgot that fuckface was there.
Yeah, he had a misfire.
Can I attempt to coup de grace? Not on undead.
No.
Nope, because they would have to make a fort save in his constitution base, so now you can't go
Yeah.
around dead.
You got that right, buckaroo. We'll just fucking fuck him up even more. The dirt.
Yeah.
He's got his fucking dick in the dirt.
Yeah. Face down with his dick in the Mac.
What do I got here? Man, I would use Copycat Cut, but I don't think I want to mimic any of.
Shit.
Shit, man, why you gotta throw that shade? Damn. That's pointless because he's still on the ground.
I don't know if you staggered him. He can only stand up. He wouldn't be able to stand up and attack.
He's gonna struggle trying to stand up with both of us there.
True.
I could stagger him though.
Well, actually, didn't Steve also fall prone?
No, I just rolled a 1.
Or you just rolled a 1? Okay, alright.
I rolled a 1, so I just ended my
It's like
turn.
a fumble, yeah.
I'll do Cursed Fate so that his rolls were even shittier.
Okay.
But it can only go so low. Alright, well, I'm trying to hit a target that's on the ground, so we'll see how that goes.
You get a +4 to hit.
Sick, dude. It's over here.
Yeah, you hit him.
Easy peasy. Cover girl. 9 damage plus 2d6. It's 10, so 19 plus he's staggered. I think he gets a save against it, though.
I thought you were doing the one where he gets -4.
Oh, no, you're right. I am doing that. He still gets a save against it. Yeah, you're right. It's the -4 one. I have, like, so many fucking tabs open that it's impossible for me to find out where...
Alright, so he gets a save, or no?
I think so, yeah. I just have to find the right one here. Where's Fate? Will save is 12 plus... So 17 will save.
He makes it.
Awesome, my trousers.
Alright, so he's gonna try and stand up. So attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Fury and Andre both get one.
Hey, at least it's not a 1.
Yeah, but you do not hit.
No, hey, we're moving in the right direction.
I've got... do I still get the bonus?
Yeah.
So it's a 17.
But you do not manage to hit him this time. His armor's just kind of shrugging off the damage. So he stands up and he's going to try to attack Fury. Since Fury was kicking him while he was down.
That's what I tend to do, man. They call it an attack of opportunity for...
Yeah. Does that hit your AC?
Yes.
Take 3.
Fuck, dude.
And you gain a negative level.
Okay.
Andre, you up.
I will 5-foot step
Yep.
and do Rising Zenith.
Okay. You hit.
So I do 38 damage.
Nearly knock him on his ass.
No, nothing else I want to do.
Alright, Ryan is going to drop his shotgun and cast a spell.
Cast.
Good luck, Ryan.
Alright, so... Okay, so he has to do... it's 2... It's 5... And he hits the touch AC, I think. Yeah. Hits the touch AC and does... This thing is like hanging on by a dick hair.
Shit, I didn't roll my d4.
Alright, roll your d4. Roll your d4. Okay, alright, so yeah, with that, then Ryan would actually put it down. Yeah. So he just shoots out a fire ray from one hand and blasts it right in the skull. And the skull catches fire and kind of melts, and the body kind of stumbles around, shambles for a minute, and then falls face down onto the stone. Its armor and greatsword clattering loudly, and then quiet. And of course,
150 gillet of potion. No matter what fight it is.
So when he falls down, a circlet comes bouncing off of his head. It's a gold circlet with a large sapphire set into the middle.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that thing.
Ryan's going to go take a look at it. He says there's something odd about the circlet, but it's not magical in any way. If he were to venture a guess, this circlet alone is worth 1,800 gold.
I don't trust it.
If you were to take just the sapphire out of it, it would be 800 gold. Like the sapphire itself would be 800 gold. So yeah, 1,800 gold circlet. All right. So that being said, you guys might want to sit down and recover for a minute.
I'm gonna take a peek around this corner real quick.
Okay. All right. There's a door here. The door is not locked.
Okay.
And you can see a staircase that goes down.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great. So let's go back to this the treasure room.
Okay.
And barricade ourselves in there and take a nappy nap.
Gonna take a little nappy nap in the treasure room.
Take a little nappy nap in the treasure room.
I'm also gonna give you guys your experience real quick. But we'll do that. Like, I'll cut the stream and all that stuff because we're at about that time. This is just giving out numbers and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't know who stuck around or whatever, but for whoever decides to watch this at any point, whether it's later or, it was now, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching and enjoying our hijinks. And we'll see you again maybe next week.